you know,
That
a lot of
rules.
unfinished shit.
Now, were you a books
That's awesome,
guy
though.
or a video game guy when you got started in Witcher? Was it the books first or the video games first?
The game first. The
Okay.
game got me into like that, and then like Game of Thrones, and then I read the Game of Thrones books with the show, and then read the books with The Witcher. So that kind of got me into both of those mainly. So yeah, it was games when playing it, and then going back and seeing it. So yeah, and then the show obviously, is bringing a lot of people in that way. Have any of y'all seen the show?
Yeah, I've watched the show.
I haven't seen it yet. No.
I
I
liked
have.
it.
Okay.
What'd you think of it?
I really liked it.
Okay.
Like,
So the funny thing about it is, judging by what y'all have said, I'm going to be the person that probably likes it the least.
yeah, really. I just thought I like Henry Cavill a lot.
Yeah.
And I think he looks good in it. I don't know. I was nervous that it was like he was going to be absolute shit in it, and I just kind of enjoyed it. And I don't know. It like hit the things I like in like a high fantasy TV show. It hit it like right in my good spot. And I thought the only real like entrance into it I had before that is I've never read the books, but I did play The Witcher 3, and I thought that was a really cool game. And then I was like, this would be a cool show. And then when they released the show, I was like, yeah, I'll watch this. This is pretty dope. Why do you think that you would like it less than us? What about it angers you and makes you want to take your swords and chop
Nah,
people up?
I don't like. I'm too old to get like angered at stuff like that. Like I really don't. I left that in my 20s when I cared about. So it's too much shit to get angry about. Like I'm just like, whatever, man. I'll just say something and be like, okay, do I care that much? No, I don't. It just a lot of themes. Like I'm not comparing it to it. It's their adaptation. It's fine. It's their version of like fan fiction. Cedar Project has their version of fan fiction with the games. That's fine. I can enjoy the books on their own. It's just a lot of themes from it I think they've missed out on. Like there's trivial things like Henry Cavill's great. I'm glad he got a ton of people to watch it. But like Geralt in the books is whatnot. He's this mutant that he's not a yoked out 6'2", like, muscle bound freak that Henry Cavill is. And so it's just little stuff like that. Like Henry Cavill's very good.
Who would you have cast?
I don't know. Like
there's no dream casting. Got no dream.
We actually had one about that, but I don't think we did Geralt. We did characters like coming up. Whatever. With a show like that, it's the same thing like with Game of Thrones. I didn't know who any of those people generally were, but now I see them. I'm like, wow, I couldn't have thought of anybody else. And I thought the casting was great for the show. And I thought he was great in the fact that he brought people into it. Like, I get it.
You got my mom to watch it.
Oh yeah, no question. Like he got a ton of people to watch it. I understand it. That's fine. Like he's literally fucking Superman, or he was Superman. I don't know. I guess he still is.
I think he is too. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Whatever. In that sense, but I thought that was good. But it's just other qualms. I'm not like one of those purists that's just, this show betray. Whatever. It is what it is. I can like
your
it
least
on its
favorite
own.
of the three things, right? Of the books, the games, and the show, would you say it's your least favorite of the three?
Yeah, probably. I mean, the games had a lot of issues with it too, but actually just replaying it, they did a lot. Yeah, the games, I don't know. It's one of those. You can nitpick kind of anything. But I do have faith though that they've learned a lot from what it is. And I think it'll be fine. I just hope I don't know. Like I said, I think about it, then I'm like, whatever, they can do whatever.
Yeah. I think
so much of what I have now is just I'll care about something so much, then I talk it out, then I'm like, whatever, man.
That's a good place. That's a good place to be, though.
Yeah, it's like the dude from Lebowski. It's just, yeah, man, like fuck it.
It's dude. It helped me so much when I hit 30 and was just finally able to be like, yeah, this just isn't for me. And it's just like it is so freeing. I left so much anger in my 20s towards.
Well, are any of y'all Star Wars guys?
I'm a big Star Wars guy.
I like Star Wars, but not.
I'm not a huge fan of them. I don't read the books or anything. So
okay, because I'm noticing that's a big thing now. It's coming back with like Mandalorian, and I'm seeing a ton of like the Star Wars purists always come out, and like that's one of those things which just I'll step back from, and now you're seeing it with like, oh, Mandalorian. The Star Wars purists are just like, man, this is this is how to do it, blah, blah, blah. And then like a big thing trending a couple days ago was the prequels. And then people are getting into that. And I stepped foot in it by commenting. And I was like, Brett, you moron. Why are you poking that hornet's nest? And then just watching it. So I didn't know if y'all were like Star Wars people, of what y'all thought of, I don't know, Mandalorian, or if that was, pure to what it is. But it sounds like nobody's really that invested.
I was a big reader of the expanded universe books, and there's a lot of like stuff that they're kind of touching on, which I think is cool.
Have you read Heir to the Empire?
I have not read it. I have it. I have not read it. I read a lot of the they had these Tales books where it was basically following side characters in the universe, but you learn more about the overall universe through these side characters and stuff. A lot of Mandalorian stuff was brought up in those, because there was like a 3-book Boba Fett series that I read and stuff, and a lot of that is coming up in this now. And so I like that aspect of it. But yeah, the purists kind of get annoying, because they'll be like, there was this one kid's pop-out book where, Darth Vader said this, and, and that shit's annoying.
I respected so much, and I think it was the funniest thing ever when that fucking lady came out. She's like, none of the books are canon.
No, it was everything. It was everything. It was all the games, the books are like, none of this is canon, and everyone just...
I loved it. It's like
they just all died.
They're like, argue about this, nerds. I love The Mandalorian.
What is canon? Is it Knights of the Old Republic, Expanded Universe? No, you fucking dorks. None of it is.
The only way it could have been better if she was like, none of this is real.
These are space wizards with laser swords. Yeah. And I say that from someone who, again, has a lot of my
literal swords
in a yes. Hey, again, those are real. God damn it, that's my real studying. Yeah. Again, that's someone who has a lot in a fantasy universe. I feel comfortable calling people who obsess about it and make their personality like this fantasy thing. I'm like, don't make your personality
I agree.
Something that's not like real in that sense. You can like it, but create something out of it. Don't make your personality a fandom.
Yeah, don't be the Star Wars guy.
Well, it reminds me of something Chris Allen said, where he said, if your personality is solely based around one thing, no matter what it is, it makes you a boring person. Like, if that's what your whole personality is based around.
Unless it's helping the poor and less fortunate.
There you go.
Boring.
Good save. Good save.
Oh, look at this boring motherfucker. What does he do? Oh, he feeds the poor and clothes them. Oh, what a fucking boring motherfucker.
Yeah, I thought Mandalorian's great. I like Star Wars, and that like I grew up watching it and stuff, but I didn't get into expanded universe stuff. I play the games because I think it's cool. But Mandalorian is like, it's the first thing since I was a child that like I'm excited about Star Wars. Like I was excited when the new season started coming out, and when it came out last year, I was excited to like go into work the week after and like talk to my coworkers who were also watching it. Like it's fun. I think it's cool. But anytime I see anyone complaining about it, I'm just like, I can't handle. I just move on.
Imagine like having like your entire personality based on Star Wars, and it's so fragile that the introduction of Baby Yoda is enough to like break it down to its core.
Just ruin it.
You're just crying in a fetal position in your room. Why, Baby Yoda? Why?
I always like when people are like, they ruined my childhood. It's like, dude, they're ruining your adulthood.
Yeah.
Baby Yoda. That's not Yoda. That is just like the same species as Yoda. Quit calling it Yoda. Oh, dude, what the fuck?
Are we not spoiling any of this? Or we?
No, I have not seen the last 2 episodes.
Oh, okay.
So
Jar Jar Binks kills Baby Yoda.
But you can spoil it because I don't care. I'm not someone that a spoiler will ruin my life.
I'm literally watching it right after this. So.
I was going to say, Barry's over there like, well, hold on. Speak for yourself.
Maybe you should have thought about that before you posed the question, Barry White.
Okay, so I won't spoil anything from the latest episode, but everybody was excited about Redacted, but I was excited and was like, hey, when Michael Biehn was in it. Do y'all know who that is?
Yeah.
y'all know who Michael Bean is?
Yeah.
No.
What's he in it? I haven't seen any of the second season. I stopped watching after Bill Burr showed up in the first season. I was like, that's all
Really?
I need. Yeah.
Okay.
I saw Bill Burr. Like, that's all I need.
Yeah, it was awesome, dude.
Okay, Michael Bean was the Terminator.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was Johnny Ringo in Tombstone.
Okay.
Yeah, and I hadn't seen that guy in forever, and he's in the latest episode, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm so much more excited for this random, 60-something character actor.
Oh, cool.
He was also the like the inspiration of like the Metal Gear cover, like the original like Metal Gear.
Oh, I didn't know
It looks
that.
just like him. Was his name Kyle something in Terminator?
Yeah, Kyle Reese.
Kyle Reese.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you look at the NES like Metal Gear, it looks just fucking like him from like the Kyle Reese. And
Yeah,
so I was
crazy.
super excited to see him. And
Okay.
I'll nerd out on actors from the 80s and 90s that I haven't seen in forever.
That's awesome.